Back again here, and I want to cover some things that I did not cover on my toxic person video. Today, what we have here is I'm always taking into consideration the things that I see and do throughout the day, and use that for my inspiration on my next video. Very knowledgeable about most of this stuff, and most of the stuff you can take to the bank if I'm telling you it. So what I want to go over with you today is revenge and why people seek it. Okay? Now everybody at one point in their life gets revenge on somebody. There's nobody out there that hasn't wanted revenge or has tried to get revenge. But I want to go over some things as to why people want revenge. Okay? Revenge is sort of like a dark art in my mind. It reminds me a little bit of almost like demons within the body of somebody that want to do bad things to people. So what we have here is revenge, and it is triggered often by being deceived, infidelity, or injustice, which we're all guilty of those things. Every one of us is guilty of those things. But do we really deserve revenge for that? Isn't our karma punishment enough at that point? Some people don't think so. So, most of these reasons are very, very trivial. And most people don't presume that. Okay, so that's one thing you got to keep in mind. Are they trivial reasons that you want to get back at somebody? Do you really need to seek revenge? Is it your job to punish somebody? Answer is no, absolutely not. It is not your job. So, some of the characteristics, I know you can't see this, so I wrote them down as I was thinking of them. Some of the characteristics of a vengeful person is they have negative thoughts. Vengefulness is a reaction to their negative thoughts, which makes people insecure and jealous. Jealousy is also the sign of a toxic person. We discussed that in one of my other videos. They often ruin relationships between people because of their jealousy. Basically what they want all the attention, and they want to try to alienate you from others. That is how they seek their revenge. Different circumstances, different things that they're seeking revenge for also has different outcomes and different reasons as to why they do it. It may not always be the fact that they are trying to alienate you from other people, but oftentimes that makes them feel good, being the vengeful person. They do this, it's kind of backbiting. It creates a perception that you are the villain, takes all eyes off of them. That way they're never seen as demonizing or they're the problem. You'll notice that in a lot of times when you notice that you have had revenge fulfilled upon you. And it's how you react to it. You want to be the bigger person in that situation. You want to be the person that just kind of lets it go. It's not really not worth it, like I said. That goes back to this being all trivial. So, with that being said, revenge also gives that person momentary pleasure. The revenge seeker has their own reasons. Most of the time they're frustrated, and their failures hold others responsible. That means that they want to blame everybody else for their failures or their frustrations. They want somebody else to be responsible for that. That is an internal problem within that person, and that is why they seek revenge. It gives them some sort of pleasure to see you suffer. And as most people that are sane and not crazy and don't seek revenge on people, they see that as almost to the point of a mental problem, in my opinion, in my professional opinion. Then we come to the anger issues. That is very self-explanatory. Somebody with anger issues is always out for revenge. Those anger issues have nothing to do with you. They have absolutely nothing to do with anybody but themselves. Anger is an option. You choose to become unhappy. You choose every feeling that you have. You choose to be happy, sad, angry. It doesn't matter what it is. You choose that feeling. Nobody can make you angry. But when you blame your anger on someone else, that is when you start to seek revenge and vengefulness takes over. And trust me, it is a devil's way. You do not want to be a vengeful person. It just consumes your time and your life and your energy. So if you can avoid being that person, take measures to avoid it. So another thing they want to do is they want to prove their power. They want to be powerful. They want to be the person that is always in charge. They want to be the person that they can be vindictive to people and consider themselves to be more powerful. They believe that the power that they possess is very influential in words in attempt to demonize you as the person that's the bad person. Because as we all know, a vengeful person has those problems. Everybody sees it, everybody notices it, but a lot of times people are scared to say something or they're scared to stand up for that person because they're scared that person will seek revenge on them. So it's a vicious circle. Nobody ever gets confronted, and they feel powerful because of that. When they lose that power, that's when they start to become vengeful. They start to seek revenge on people. And nobody is obsolete to that. So, here's something that I've kind of put together. Living well is the actual best revenge without being vengeful. It is healthy to you, it's healthy to everybody around you. If you live well, all you have to do is get up in the morning and breathe, and you have already struck a blow to a vengeful person. They do not know how to react to that. So, vengeful people do not want you to live well. Your living well will expose their imperfections and makes them become insecure of their own hearts for everyone to see. You are exposing a vengeful person by being happy and living well, because they have to work overtime. They have to spend more time trying to become vengeful, trying to get revenge, trying to demonize you. They have completely consumed their life with trying to seek revenge on you at that point. Everybody knows one, and everybody tries to avoid them, but sometimes they just can't be avoided. So my advice is to live well, live happy, and don't seek revenge. Now, you just have to let it go. Being alive and happy is just a punishment to that person. And that is enough punishment that is added to their sad life alright. Now, with that being said, I hope that this is not just common sense to most of you people, and maybe you can take a look at yourself, maybe you can take a look at the people around you, and try to avoid these situations. I deal with one crazy bitch most of the time. She has really never given up on trying to get revenge on me or demonize me. And then she plays the victim. Oh, I'm broken. Oh, he hurt me. Everybody I date hurts me. I'm broken. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that because I'm damaged. Okay? That's bullshit. You're damaged because you're a vengeful person. And anybody that is like that is going to feel damaged. So the next time that you or somebody else says they're damaged, or they don't date because people will hurt them, or they don't have anything to do with people because people will hurt them, and they don't trust anybody, trust issues out the window, and just think to yourself, if I was like this, why in deep fuck would anybody want to be around me? Take that into consideration, okay? Take that into consideration next time you're around this situation or you find yourself being vengeful. So, with that being said, I'm going to peace on out of here and drop the mic. You all have a good day.